garden looks so naked. Hey y'all, my name is Tiff and welcome to Stead in the City. Whether this is your first time or your second time or third or, you know, fingers crossed fourth, thank you so much for tuning in and, you know, hanging out with me today. Today is finally Pumpkin Patch Day. If you follow me for a while, you know that I have been talking about wanting to do a pumpkin patch in my front yard, and it's just been like getting it like together and getting it established has just really been a little bit hard, you know, just kind of given like the circumstances. But today's the day. We are going to finally really get this thing going. So I'm gonna show you what I have. So first, I'm going to show you what I have going on now, and then you're going to watch me get everything else together. Sound good? I think it sounds great. Here's what I have so far. This is a 6 foot by 6 foot plot. It is a no dig plot, so I lined, like the bottom layer, I lined that with cardboard. It's about 2 layers thick. And then I used the wood chips that I received from the electrical company as, I guess, kind of like my, like, ground base. I don't know. I can't think of, like, the words to use for that, but you see it. You see it. It's about, probably in the center. My guess is it's probably about maybe 4.5 to 5 inches thick. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to lay out the rows, which I'm using, so I have soil bags for that, and then I'm going to build my bean teepee, because this is going to be kind of like another Three Sisters bed. I'm going to have the pumpkins acting as the ground cover, and then I'm going to plant noodle beans in the center to help bring nitrogen back into the soil, and then I am going to have sunflowers, because sunflowers and pumpkins, you know, they're just so much fun. They scream fall and they go great together. So let's get started. That was hard as hell. Okay, here's a little closer look at what I just finished. I laid out the soil from the soil bags into 4 rows, and then I used the backside of a rake to kind of mound them up and create, not necessarily walkways for myself, but just create like some paths and to create some distance and to give the plants, give them a little bit more depth to grow into. Like I said before, this is going to be another Three Sisters bed because I've had a lot of success with that planting method. So I'm going to work from the outside in. The sunflowers will be planted on the outside rows, and then I'll probably like sprinkle a couple on the inside 2 rows. But that primarily is going to be where the pumpkins are going. But right in the center, I am going to put a bean teepee where I'm going to grow the noodle beans. Alright, so let's build this trellis. What I have here, okay, there's a bug. What I have here, these are a little under 5 feet tall sticks, like just regular sticks. Yes, they're painted. No, I'm not concerned about paint seeping into the ground or paint seeping into the plants. I have not eaten organic my entire life, and I think I turned out pretty fine. But if that's something that you're concerned about, just make sure that you get like unfinished rods or something. Oh my god, my kid is... My kid's my kid. That's all I can really say. Like, Liam is... Ooh, he's such a character. But like I said, these are a little bit under 5 feet tall. And you actually might recognize this one because I was using this as a tomato trellis in the back. But we're just going to make a really simple teepee. Like teepee-like structure. Careful, sweetheart.
Okay.
Can you go in the house and get me the scissors, please?
Welcome to my porch.
To your what? Oh, the porch? Okay. Can you please go get me the scissors, honey?
And come back outside?
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you. Let's go see how this looks. Alright, here it is. Let's do a little close-up at the top. When I went to place it, it did get a little loose. So I took another string, this one up here, I wove it in between the tops and then wrapped it around and then weaved it in between, wrapped it around, and so on and so forth, and then just tied it off right there. But I think it looks really, really awesome. And then, just kind of like put a little bit of pressure. I didn't put a whole lot of pressure. I'm not anticipating any crazy winds, so I don't think that this is going to topple over at all. But we shall see. But I'm really, really excited. Like, oh, this is going to be so freaking cool. Here are the sunflowers that I'm going to plant in the pumpkin patch. We have the Tayo sunflowers. Any parents out there, do y'all remember Tayo the bus? It's like this really cute like Korean show, like cartoon. Liam used to love it. Evening Sun Mixed Colors sunflower. And then Mammoth sunflower, because I miss Big Daddy sunflower. So all the sunflowers are planted, or at least this round of sunflowers. I plan on doing a much better job of succession planting this go around so that I can get blooms longer. And then I may, I might pop in some flowers that bloom a little bit faster, or go get some starts from like Farmers Association or something, I don't know. Just to kind of add some color to it for right now. But here in this row, or well, on both outside rows, I have the Evening Mix sunflower planted, one in the front, one in the front, one in the back, and then in the middle I have the Tayo sunflowers. Same thing with this one, Evening sunflower, and then Tayo in the middle. And then here I put a Mammoth kind of at the front, because this is going to have like the beans and the pumpkins are all going to be in these two rows, so I wanted to make sure I had enough space. But I did put a Mammoth up here, and then I put two in the back. Once those sprout, which hopefully those sprout by the end of the week, provided the birds and the squirrels don't take my seeds. But once those sprout, and are about 6 inches tall, I will go ahead and plant the beans. With the Three Sisters method, what you do is it's like a succession planting. You let the tall crop, let it get kind of established, like a certain height, and let it get established, and then you go ahead and put the beans in so that the beans don't overtake the tall crop, and then you go ahead and put the ground cover crop in at the very end. So I'm so excited. What should I do with these stumps? Like, I felt like I needed to put the stumps there, maybe just to kind of give it some more like dimension, and to give it a little bit more structure, but now I don't know what to do with it. I'll have to ask V. I'll have to ask my friend V. She's also doing a front yard like pumpkin patch, kind of like selfie area. Her Instagram, I'll put her Instagram below. She's a really, really cool person, really down to earth, really knows her stuff. Her Instagram handle is I Can Grow In That, and once you go check out her Instagram, you'll know why, because I don't want to give it away. Go check out her Instagram. I think I'm gonna talk to her and steal some ideas, because this is going to be so awesome. I cannot wait. Alright, I'm going to sign off. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully this inspired you to do a pumpkin patch of your own, or like a sunflower patch, or just front yard gardening in general. Let's bring back front yard gardening. Alright, thanks for watching. Cheers.